What up? What up? What up? What up? Your girl Amber here. Happy Thursday to you, wherever you are around the world. I want to create a simple video that I know is for somebody right now. It's a right now message, okay? So whether you are on Facebook, LinkedIn, or YouTube, your girl Amber is here. And if we are not friends, we should be. I want you to go ahead and check me out at AmberMabryThrives.com and let me get that up here for you. While I'm doing that, I thought I already had that for you, but while I'm doing that, I want to just let you know today this has been on my heart. I have been in several conversations this week in regards to shooting our shot. Okay, and I'm going to explain exactly what I mean in just a few moments. Shooting our shot. Shoot your shot. Shoot your shot. If you don't remember anything else I say today, this is a reminder call for somebody. This is a wake-up call for somebody else to shoot your shot. Not someone else's, but yours. Okay, so if you don't know me, again, I'm Amber Mabry. I am a vision coach. I am a graphic designer. I'm a mompreneur. I'm a two-time book author, on and on and on. Okay, learn more about me at AmberMabryThrives.com. Right now, I'm bringing you a few of my coach nuggets because I'm fired up after having a conversation with a gentleman, which at the end of our call, we couldn't even remember how he found me, but I think he found me through Google, right? I have a business, A Pains Designs, that I have been the lead designer of for now, I don't know, 10 years. Yeah, 10 years or so, 10 plus years. And so online, sometimes people just find me in different ways. Google is one of the ways people typically find me. And so today we had a quick touch base, and the conversation at the end, and I didn't expect it to go this way, reminded me of something that not only had I been talking to him about, but also some other people in my pathway. And what was that? What was the message I was talking to him about? In short, I'm paraphrasing because this is not our conversation, but I'm paraphrasing to say I was telling him to shoot his shot. Okay, shoot his shot. I gave some examples of the type of design work that I commonly do, including I am a contractor designer for Franklin University, and one of the projects I'm frequently asked to do is the commencement. And every year I get that number of names on a list. And after you complete, after you graduate, it doesn't matter how many names are on the list. Only those who actually use what they have really have an advantage. Going to school every day, getting the good grades, graduating means nothing if you don't use it. We were talking specifically about our design businesses and our endeavors. And at some parts of the conversation, I recognized, like, wait, you can have a wealth of knowledge. You can have resources galore, but if you don't use them, and I can even switch to the spiritual side of things, if you know the word of God and you believe it, but you don't live it, what good is it? What good is quoting things? What good is knowing to do but not doing? It doesn't mean anything. It has no weight. And so I wanted to, again, throw this out here to whomever. They're on the raffle, the lifeboat, the life raft out, rather. For whoever needs to catch on, whoever needs just a quick jump start, right? To say, shoot your shot. If you are in the middle of making some real decisions, which I think we all are, transitions happen every day, all day. For real, for real. If that's you, that's okay. And the conversation I was just recently in, the gentleman has so much potential. He has so much that he could do, but he wasn't seeing the bigger picture. And some of the questions, which if you've been in my vision mapping sessions or you've connected and experienced the visionary side of me, after hearing those questions, he recognized, hold on, wait, I never thought of it that way. And one of the things he said, and I quote him, he said, Amber, I should have met you sooner. Amber, I should have met you sooner. I wish I would have met you sooner. And it just made me chuckle because one, I do recognize I'm growing in my knowing my strengths, and my one of my strengths is helping people bring their visions to life, not only by creating the elements through my design skills, but also knowing what questions to ask to help them discover and rediscover where they are and where they want to be, what their gifts, their talents, abilities are that may be hidden, dormant, or lost. So anyway, from the end, by the end of that conversation, he was like beaming and excited to one, see how we could collaborate, but also two, go back to the drawing board. One of the things I was telling him, and I know this is for somebody out here, go back and think about what do you already have. And when I say shoot your shot, let me also give some more context to that. I'm not just talking about with business. I'm saying with whatever it is you want to do. We have dreams, goals, aspirations, whether they be health, business, financial, marital. Every human being has a desire, has a need. God created us to have needs. There's nothing wrong with them. There's nothing wrong with having goals. There's nothing wrong with it. Actually, if you're living and breathing, right, you should have something that motivates you, that you're inspired to do. So, but it's not enough to just have that. We have to be intentional to carry things out. So what I'm saying when I say shoot your shot is, one, know that there is never going to be a perfect time. There is never, ever, ever going to be a perfect time to do anything. Ask me how I know. As a mom of now 2 kids with a business and communities that I know are a part of my heart passions, there's never a perfect time to do anything. There are some better times, right? But there's never a perfect time. So if you are desiring to finish your book, start a business, build your ministry, learn a new skill, go back to school, whatever the it is. And y'all, if anybody who follows me or knows me knows my message is always the same. Live out loud. That's my personal model. But before you can live out loud, you have to remember that it's your responsibility to shoot your shot. And this was another part of the conversations I've been in, is sometimes we don't know what we want. But when you know what you want, sometimes it's that back and forth, that tug of war. I think I want to, I don't know. When you know, please understand, it's not going to be easy to take the risk to start the business, entrepreneurs. It's not going to be easy to open your mouth wide so God can fill it, ministers. It's not going to be easy to watch your children, like I did today, go to his assessment for his first time in school as a kindergartner. It's transitions. Transitions are tough, but we have to overcome whatever the obstacles are, recognize our responsibilities, right? To get to the next levels we want to get in, whatever those might be, and shoot our shot. I am going to close with a few things. Number one, think about what is it that you do well, that you believe in wholeheartedly. This could be your business. You have a perfect product or service that you think everybody should know about. You say you believe in it, but you don't tell nobody about it. And this was another part of the conversations that I've been in recently. If you believe in what you do enough that it is true to you, then make sure that it's follow worthy. Why should others follow you? And I guess the contrary is true. If you don't believe it, if you don't believe your service, your product, your faith, your health regimen, whatever is good enough for you to believe, then why do you think other people will want to believe and follow and support that? It's very important to think about key questions like this so that when you shoot your shot, you can shoot confidently, right? That was just a question I wanted to throw out to everyone. Thinking about what are you wanting to put out and the why, basically. And the other main thing I want to say before I close out here is people are waiting for you to come alive. People are waiting for you. So when I got done with the call today that I had, that really just, it encouraged me on different levels. It reminded me that my gifts are for me, but they're not just for me. They're for someone else. So if I don't tell somebody, hey, I have this gift to hear what you're saying and help you create a game plan so you're not, it creates clarity for you, and that I take that seriously and I present that and I share that gift with you so that you can come alive, then guess what? I'm not only holding me back, I'm holding somebody else back. When we recognize that the gifts, the talents, the abilities, the resources, the influence that God has given us is not just for us, but it's for others, we show up differently. We're intentional in a whole new way. I want you to hear that thrive word. Everybody hears me say that, and I hope it's branding in your mind that Amber Mabry thrives. It's not just for me, but it's for those connected to me. I believe we are all supposed to thrive in every aspect of our life. That does not mean we do not have bad days. That does not mean we do not have sad days. But we get up, we keep moving, we keep persevering, we keep blooming and blossoming like we're supposed to do. And so I'm saying that to say, when you come alive, when I come alive, we can't but help those around us thrive, okay? Come alive because somebody else is waiting. Some people are begging and just in a loss because they're waiting for that gift, that ability, that inspiration that only you can give. They're waiting for it. The last thing I want to say, and this is the last thing, why should you shoot your shot? Shoot your shot in your business, in your marriage, in your occupation, in your ministry. Why? Time is a waste, okay? Don't waste your time. Stop wasting your time. And if you don't get anything else from this quick video, whoever watches live or the replay, I am challenging you as well as I challenge myself. Do not waste time. If you know there is something or someone you need to reach out to or connect with, or something you can do that's within your sphere, do it. Stop wasting time. Stop delaying it. Because especially if it's something that you're delaying because you have insecurities or you're not sure that something's going to work out, let me tell you, I have tried a lot of things. And I have done well in many things, in my opinion, just because I just did it, right? Just do it. Don't worry about being perfect. Don't worry about what somebody else is going to say. If God leads you, especially if God leads you, and solely if God leads you to do a thing, you really need to just get it done. The stuff you just want to do, okay, we might leave a little wiggle room. But if God has directed you to do something, do it. Stop wasting time. Stop wasting time. Shoot your shot. You're the only person who can do it. And that's really what the culmination of the last part of my meeting today really made me say for myself, but also for those that I've been coming across. This video is for you. Shoot your shot. If you have a business, if you have a brand or want one, because you are your brand, and that's a whole nother conversation. Shoot your shot. Only you can do it. People are waiting for you to believe, to show up, to execute. You know what I mean? The blessings really come as you give, you receive. Whatever it is you're wanting will come back to you. But do your part. Trust, believe, shoot your shot. Shoot your shot. And I want to go deeper, but I think anybody who watches this will get the point. Shoot your shot. Whatever you need to do it now. Stop waiting. No more delay. No more setback. No more mind-boggling double-mindedness. The word says a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. And I just want to encourage somebody today, please. And the conversation I got out of reminded me that my gift, I didn't plan to go into, this was actually a graphic design meeting with someone who found me online, okay? Don't know this person from anywhere. And the conversation led from graphic design to this, to this, to this, to empowering and encouraging him to show up for himself, to believe in himself and jump out there. Because if you don't speak about your truth, you don't speak about your talent, your ability, your service, your product, don't expect nobody else to. And I think for any of us entrepreneurs out here, And also believers, anything you push and anything you're selling, anything you promote, anything you believe in that you think other people should too, make sure you believe it first. And if you believe it, talk about it. It amazes me. People have faith in certain things, or we have these different things we will support, but then you let everybody else talk about it. You don't even talk about it. It's your faith. Why ain't you talking about it? Another conversation. It's your business. It's your ministry. Why are you not talking about it? And I think lastly, the one thing I can say I've been learning as an entrepreneur is if you don't believe in you enough, if you don't have confidence enough in your abilities, your talents, your skills, don't expect other people to either. Just don't expect it. And remember, if you're an entrepreneur, you're not only the person who provides the service, but you're customer service. You are the manager. You're all the arms of the business. And so show up. And if you're scared to be on social media, get over it. Either delegate that role to somebody or jump over that hurdle, because out of sight is out of mind. We're not thinking about you if you're not present. The same way, if Nike did not do what they did for several years to create the brand perception that we now believe, and we know like the back of our hands, then we wouldn't know what Nike is. We wouldn't know Just Do It, right? But we know that because they were consistent, because they showed up. Just using it as an example, of course, most brands do the same thing. You get my point. Shoot your shot. Believe in you. Show up. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop believing the lies in your mind. Satan comes to lie to you and me, okay? Learn his voice. Learn God's voice. Jump over the hurdles, shoot your shot. And if you needed some inspiration to get off of the sidelines, to do what it is you know your heart is burning to do, you've had dreams about it, you're asking people about it, you're reading books about it, you're Googling online about it, do it. What's the worst that can happen? My thought and philosophy is if I ever do something that's not for me, I'm going to learn from it. And those learned lessons will teach me and lead me to my next level, my next placement, and my next positioning. And it works every time. God bless you. I hope this was encouraging. Signing off, encouraging encouragement here on this Thursday. Go shoot your shot. And if you have any questions or concerns, I forgot to throw my email up here. I'm always down for a convo when time allows. Check that out. And lastly, women need more inspiration, coaching, conversations, prayer, all of that. Come join the Vision Defined Women community. There's no cutoff. We're here. We have weekly happenings starting to roll out, and we want you to join us. Membership-based community with all of this and more. God bless. Have a good rest of your day. Shoot your shot.